What's up, ladies and gentlemen, how is it going? Welcome back to World of Tanks. Today I am back with yet another news/preview episode, because seems like you guys are enjoying those news episodes a lot, where I bring you something new, something exclusive. I try to keep you up to date what is happening in World of Tanks, or what is going to happen in World of Tanks, and I have to say thank you for such an awesome feedback. In every single news episode, pretty much. So today let's take our first look, or maybe this is your second look at this tank, but at least it is my first look at the most likely upcoming new French premium heavy tank called Somua SM. I believe this is the best way I can pronounce it. Somua SM or something like that. It is quite weird name for a French tank. But the story behind this premium tank is a little bit different, because it has been on the Super Test server already over 1 year ago. I believe it was either June or July 2016 when it first entered the Super Test stage, but for some reason plans got scratched and we didn't hear anything about Somua SM for over a year. But now this tank has been rebalanced and has a new role. Its armor has been increased, gun lost 1 shell, gun stats changed for close range combat, and its mobility was reduced. And they made all those changes because previously this vehicle Somua SM was too similar to the regular Tier 8 French heavy tank AMX 5100. But as we can see from these first pictures about Somua SM, they look almost exactly the same with AMX 5100. Well, it is a Tier 8 premium heavy tank, so yeah, I kinda expected that. AMX 5100, I believe, has a little bit more corners in the front. There are some minor differences, but all in all, those two vehicles look exactly the same. That was kinda expected as well. But let's move on. And now let's take our first look at some of the statistics, some of the specs on this vehicle. But keep in mind, everything you are going to see, everything you are going to hear is subject to change, because all of this information is from the Super Test server. And I'm pretty sure they are going to tune a couple of things over here that needs to be tuned, in my opinion at least. And of course, if you have anything to say about those specs, please let me know in the comment section down below. But now let's get going. Hit points 1450 hit points. Gun is going to be 100mm SA-47 gun. Shell types AP, APCR and HE. So regular shell, standard shell is AP round with 232mm of penetration. Premium APCR has 263mm of penetration, and HE has 15mm of penetration. Shell average damage numbers 300, 300 and 400. So the gun on this vehicle is straight from AMX 5100. That has exactly the same gun, 100mm SA-47 gun, but with 6-round clip or 6-round magazine. Penetration is really good, 232mm of penetration. I like it. Premium APCR penetration is also nice. Shell's average damage 300 for an autoloader. This is also pretty damn decent, and this tank has 1500 damage potential with 1 clip. Because it can carry 5 rounds. AMX 5100 can carry 6 rounds with 1800 clip damage potential, which is pretty mad in Tier 8 if you are going to think about it. But HE round is completely useless, only 100 extra damage, and you are going to risk with the fact that you are not able to penetrate your targets as well. So I don't think you should carry any HE rounds with this vehicle. This is a waste of space. But moving on, reload time for the full magazine 35.97 seconds. Reload time between every single shot 2.25 seconds. Magazine size, as I told already, is 5. Rate of fire 6.67 rounds per minute. Aiming time 2.3 seconds. Average damage per minute is 2001. So this vehicle has actually a lot better average damage per minute, and this is because they tuned this reload speed a lot. Previously, the last known stats with the 5-round magazine was that this vehicle had 41 second reload time for the full magazine. but 35 or 36 with 100% crew. At least I believe those stats are here with 100% crew. I'm not sure, but I am actually pretty sure. So 36 seconds, 5 round magazine. I believe this needs to go up to 39 at least. Maybe 41 was a little bit too weak, yes, but 39 sounds pretty Gucci in my opinion at least. Because Somua's reload time between every single shot is a lot faster as well than on AMX 5100. Somua's reload time is 2.25 seconds and AMX 5100 has 2.73 second intra-clip reload time. So after the first shot, Somua can fire 5 rounds around 2 seconds faster. So in 1 versus 1 situation, Somua can kill AMX 5100, because with 5 shells it has enough damage potential to one-shot AMX 5100, who has 1400 HP by the way, and a little bit less armor than on Somua. So getting that full magazine reload time up to 39 seconds, I believe he's going to fix some issues around his tank. Yeah. But aiming time 2.3 seconds is really awesome. Average damage per minute at the moment over 2k. Once again for an autoloader is really awesome. Accuracy is yeah, kinda meh. 0.38 accuracy. But gun depression at the same time, minus 10 degrees of gun depression and 15 degrees of gun elevation. This gun depression, perfect. Hull traverse speed is pretty bad, 32 degrees per second, turret traverse speed 27.1 degrees per second, so those numbers are actually pretty damn bad, awful numbers. Top speed 45 kilometers per hour moving forward and 20 moving backwards. The rain resistance numbers on hard 1.15, on medium 1.25 and on soft 2.02. Same with AMX 5100. Hull armor 140 millimeters thick in the front, 90 on the sides and 70 in the rear. Turret is meh, just shoot the turret guys. If you see this vehicle, just shoot the turret. Turret armor 120, yes it has some slope as well, but 120 is still nothing. 60 on the sides and 60 in the rear of the vehicle. I'm going to put some armor profile pictures for you on the screen as well. Boom, boom, boom. Enjoy those pictures, and as we can see on paper it seems pretty nice, but I am almost 100% sure that it is not going to hold up in tier 8 battles, in tier 9 battles and in tier 10 battles, and we all know how effed up tier 8 matchmaking is at the moment with all those tier 10 battles. But turret, if you have any troubles penetrating this tank, just shoot the turret. I think so at least. Easy penetration for an easy penetration. Moving on, we can see weight. This tank is 56 tons heavy tank with 700 horsepower engine. Specific power, aka power to weight ratio, is actually super bad guys. 56 tons heavy tank, 700 horsepower engine equals 12.5 horsepower per ton. Specific power. On AMX 5100 we get 17.02 and 850 horsepower engine, so it is this power to weight ratio is extremely bad, especially for a French tank. But I believe this is yet another balancing factor on this vehicle. They are trying to make Somua SM being a little bit different from the AMX 5100. Yeah. Concealment of stationary vehicle 8.2%, concealment of moving vehicle 4.1%. View range 370 meters, signal range 782, and this tank is going to have 4 crew members. So it has some good things and it has some bad things, some really awful things. In my opinion, power to weight ratio is pretty bad. View range 370 meters is 10 meters less than on AMX 5100. So if we can get this clip reload time a little bit higher, maybe even 2 seconds higher, After that, I believe this vehicle is quite nicely balanced compared to the AMX 5100, because 5100 has better top speed, 51 kph top speed, a lot better power to weight ratio. Yes, it doesn't have such an awesome armor for a French tank, but it still has something. Well, you can bounce tier 6 vehicles sometimes, better view range, a little bit less HP, accuracy is a lot better, but at the same time aim time is not as good. So it has some good things, some bad things, but all in all I believe Somua SM is quite nicely balanced compared to the AMX 5100, and 5100 has one extra round in the clip as well. They can both one clip each other, but at the moment Somua SM can do it a little bit faster. So this was my first look at the most likely upcoming tier 8 French premium heavy tank Somua SM 2nd edition, because 1st edition for some reason got scratched. Let me know what you think about this vehicle, let me know what you would change on this vehicle, or is it good as it is at the moment, or maybe you need to buff something. Maybe you can keep the gun same and buff the mobility even more, or just what are your ideas about this vehicle? Just let me know. And once again, huge thank you for such an awesome feedback in my news episodes. I try to keep you guys up to date as fast as possible, as fast as I can as well, but sometimes life happens, so yeah. Before I go, huge shout out to the Harkonnen from the dailybounce.net blog. Thank you for providing us such an awesome information. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Harkonnen has a birthday today as well. And I think he's streaming at the moment. Maybe, maybe not. But I am going to leave a link in the description so you can check him out. And you can say hello. You can say that Des says hello, maybe. We'll see. Okay, I fuck off now, take care and bye.